Today I'm going to add some options for switching between two music packs and maybe even go into some levels. But for now, let's just concentrate on the music. My basic idea is that in every room, I'm just gonna make a new object that will play the background music, and depending on which setting you chose, it will play a different song. I'm gonna have 3 different rooms. The main game, then a secondary room which will consist of the ghost or stalker, and the credits. And the credits are pretty simple, I already have everything set up, but for the other 2 rooms I don't have anything. First off, we need to have some sort of statement to figure out which music pack or which one you want to play. I already have a script set up for the menu that, depending on which option you choose, a global variable is either set to 1 or it's set to 2. And I'm gonna use that to see if something is 1 or if it is 2, and then I can add the different music. We don't want the music to constantly be playing. We want the music to play once, and when it's done, then it's gonna play again. So I'm just gonna add an if statement. If audio is playing, and then I can just add the background music that I want to play. And if that is not playing, we want to start playing it. I'm just gonna add an audio play sound and then the same exact thing. Let's just test that out. Seems like I have done something wrong. I don't know what. I forgot an entire variable. I definitely don't want if 1, I just want if global.music is 1. Human error! It plagues us all. But now it should work. Okay, we have the music, and if we go to the options and change the soundtrack to this one, that is pretty much what I expected, something going wrong. Alright, now, it seems that the problem is that this will play, but it won't be stopped. And this will start playing in the menu. I think what I should add is that I stop the other song from playing. Audio stop sound. Maybe this helps? This seems like a problem. Oh. I forgot to change it to a 2. Again, human error. Okay, now we have this. We can pause, the music stops, and if we go to the music and we change it, it starts playing. I think I know how to change that. All of this only happens if global.pause is equal to false, meaning that only when I'm not in the pause menu will these settings change. Because when I'm in the pause menu, I have set it up so the global variable is equal to true. Now, soundtrack, change it. I don't hear anything. And nice. In this room, I'm gonna add the second audio, and let's just test if that room has functioning music as well. Okay. That doesn't sound like any music is playing. Oh, I changed these, even though I didn't have to. Well, you know what we call that? Human error. Okay, that's a bit loud, but it works. We now have both rooms set up with the right music. This seemingly easy thing is now done. I am going to add some levels and go over why and how I implement them like that. And I have some levels already on paper of what I think I should implement and, you know, certain aspects that I need to teach the player. And that really helps, you know. When you have some ideas, just write them down. Anywhere you are, draw or write your ideas. That's really useful. Now, one thing that I haven't quite figured out how to do is the goal. Each time I kill a ghost, I get a variable. Now I have it set up that if I kill a stalker, it adds to a variable. And what I haven't done is figure out the way to, you know, use that variable. I thought of using some doors that only open when you kill a certain number of ghosts, but I wasn't really quite happy with that because it's pretty much the same thing as in the main level. I thought of maybe adding like a shrine, and that shrine has a certain number on it, and when that number is reached, then it will go back. So I think that's somewhat a good idea. I don't really know. I'm just gonna make it and see how it goes. Like with the stalker, I'm probably gonna change that. I'm not that happy with it. Number on that object that changes with each ghost you kill. And that would be rather easy to do. First, I have to draw the object itself, and then I can draw a string. And we already have the variable, so I can use the number of ghosts I've killed and the number that it has and subtract them to get a function that I can draw. I'm gonna draw text. I'm gonna draw it at the x and y of itself. I don't know, 4 pixels above 0. I think I should add a variable in this object itself so I can use it as a parent and use multiples. So in the create event, I'm just gonna add a n for number. And let's say that's 4, so I have to kill 4 stalkers. And right here we can just say n minus global dot ghost k. And I don't know if that works. Let's just test that out. Alright, we have a shrine and it's drawn a 4. We can change that. And if I kill one, it should now say 3. Right, so this tells me how many I have left to kill. Now I would say that is a success. Okay, that looks more like what I imagined. Yes! That's exactly what I wanted. We also want the player to be set back. So what I thought is I'm gonna add a step event. And if the number is 0, we want to go back, go to room, and we can just go to the previous room because we will always come from the other one. But we also want to set the player position differently. Before we go to the previous room, we want the player to be not in the exact same position, but able to advance. I would say that depending on which variable we have, I think for now, I'm just gonna add a variable that sets the room position and plus equals 1. What I want to happen is, we're in the main room, and once we reach a certain point, we get suddenly brought into this world right here. And you, the player, is suddenly in this room. You have to fight a number of ghosts with your bow and you shoot them and then you get brought back into the other world. That is the effect that I'm aiming for. I think that this would be a good way of going about that. And we want the number of stalkers that we killed to be 0 again, because otherwise the next shrine would already be at 0 and that is not what we want. We fight some ghosts, and when we killed all of them, our room position is 1 and 2 and 3 and so on. And each number corresponds to a different position in the level. Then you go back to the main level, and this is just to reset it. And now I can just touch that, and I'm in this dimension. There are these stalkers. There's one left. Where is he? There he is. And I'm back here. No, I didn't get to making a level today, but maybe next time I can just make a level and play that and see how that works out and explain what I thought while making these levels. If you liked this video, you can follow me on Twitch, where I will soon stream these kinds of videos live, and if you have any questions or ideas, feel free to ask. But until then, thank you very much for watching.